Hi, my name is Chris Ryan and you've joined me here at the Belfry. We are out on the short game area here at the Academy, and in this video I want to talk to you a little bit about where your focus lies when you're out on the golf course chipping from just off the green. Before we go through exactly what I want you to do, please make sure you follow me on my social media platforms. You've got the details hopefully in the corner of the screen anytime about now. So you've got Facebook, you've got Instagram, and you've got Twitter. So as I say, please make sure you go ahead and you follow me on those. So what we're doing here in this video is we're talking about your short shots from around the green, so maybe short chip shots I should say, or short pitch shots, and we're talking a little bit more about how you're going to play these out on the course versus maybe what you would do during your practice. So first of all, I've got my 58-degree wedge here. I've got about 6 or 7 paces to the green. I want my ball to land on the green and then hopefully roll out towards that flag. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to predict where I want my ball to land on the green based on the club selection that I've got, and also based on the speed of the greens, the slope of the greens, etc, etc. So I'm trying to build a picture in my mind of where that ball needs to land with which flight I require in order for that ball to finish by the hole. Now hopefully many of you will already do that, but if you don't, make sure you start to introduce that into your pre-shot routine. Select the golf club, predict the flight and the landing zone which matches that, as I say, to finish by the hole. Then I want you to think about where your focus is. Now think about the landing zone, where you wish that ball to land, and think about the golf ball. I want you to make sure on the course that you're spending more time looking at the landing zone and less time looking at the golf ball. So let me go through exactly what I would mean by that. I'm not going to hit this one, I'm just going to go through my routine. So I've picked my area on the green based on the club. I know where I want that ball to land, so I'm going to walk in and I'm looking at my landing zone. Now I'm going to take my setup just inside the ball, and I'm now going to look back at the landing zone and make a few little swings, trying to feel what I would require to get my ball to land in that area. When I'm happy, I can walk in, set myself up, another couple of looks at that landing zone, and then I can go ahead and execute the shot. So the time I spent looking at the golf ball was quite small. I was really focused on where that ball was landing and trying to visualize the ball landing there, visualizing the rollout, and trying to let that information feed what my golf swing was doing in order to achieve that. What do I tend to see quite often? Well, I'll often see golfers kind of walking in, but they set themselves up this way, they make a few little quick practice swings, they shuffle in, they glance very quickly, and then they'll go ahead and hit it. So most of their time is spent looking around here, looking at the golf ball, and potentially thinking a little bit more technical about what they're doing, as opposed to just trying to look at actually the task at hand. If you watch the better players, maybe the elite golfers at your golf club, or maybe the tour players, you tend to see the sort of first demonstration a lot more. They're not really thinking technique. That's more for the practice area, the short game area. That's fine. If you wish to work on technique, you can do that. But on the course, we need to be a little bit more focused about what we're trying to do. And what we're trying to do is all out here. We need to be looking at that and letting our sort of body see and feel what we want to do. That's going to help us execute the shot. So let me go ahead and hit one. And I'm just going to go ahead and try and do it in the right way. So I've picked my landing zone where I want that ball to land. Match that with the club loft and the flight I want to achieve. I'm just going to go ahead and try and chip one ball and see how close I can get it. So as I'm doing this, I'm really trying to visualize the flight and how that ball's going to roll out to its final destination. Okay, and I misread the break a little bit. I thought it was going to move a little bit more left than that, but the distance was about right, and I managed to land that ball on the landing zone that I chose. So for me, a bit of a misread, but actually the execution, what I did was pretty good. What you will hopefully find is if you can start to do this on the course, is your judgment of distance will be so much better. I don't want you to think about distance in terms of how far the club is going back, how far it's going through, how quickly you're accelerating, all that kind of stuff. I just want you to visualize that ball landing somewhere, rolling out, and let your body feel what it needs to do to achieve that. The best way to do that is to make sure that we are looking out there. Okay, so I think Sevi used to say, stare at the target, glance at the ball, and this is exactly what we're trying to do here. Your focus is out there, you're glancing at the ball, but most of your focus is going up there. Think about that next time you're on the golf course, and it may well help you get up and down a little bit more, and that is definitely going to lower your scores, because from this area, we definitely know that we can get golfers to improve by chipping it a bit closer and then hopefully holding that next shot for an up and down. So take it to the course, hopefully you'll see some good results. Let me know in the comments box. It'd be good to get your feedback, whether you like this, whether it's something you already do, or whether it's something you're going to try in the future. There's also a like button down there, so please go ahead and use that if you did like the video. And finally, if you haven't already, then please subscribe to my channel. It's absolutely free, loads of content already on there, and more being uploaded each week. So go ahead and click the link in the description, and that'll get you free subscription. Right, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again next time.